I'm losing my balls in my chocolate. Hey everyone, it's Sarah and welcome back to What You Making Wednesday, where every Wednesday we make something absolutely delicious. This week we're gonna make Buckeyes or peanut butter chocolate balls. So what are we gonna need? We're gonna need a half a cup of butter and we're gonna melt this. We're gonna need 2.5 cups of powdered sugar, 1.5 cups of peanut butter, and then you're gonna need some sort of chocolate to dip it in. This as well is going to be melted. We're gonna open up our butter. It's a half a cup of butter or 1 stick of butter. Most sticks are half of a cup, unless you get the giant blocks. I've seen that on the Food Network. And we're gonna melt this. Okay, so our butter is melted and we're going to add 1.5 cups of peanut butter and 2.5 cups of powdered sugar to it. And then we're gonna mix it up. I was hoping a spatula would work, but a spoon is just going to work better. No one's ever complained of peanut butter. I mean, they ate the essentially softened peanut butter that I made for the fudge. I still can't get the chocolate out. It's been a week and I still can't get the chocolate out. So I have to figure out how to get it out of there. 2.5 cups of powdered sugar. I still have an opened container. I mean, it literally is going everywhere. This is ridiculous, man. I don't understand why it's starting so freaking staticky. And then you mix this until it's well combined. I'm gonna put on a pair of gloves because I just don't want to get peanut butter all up in my hands. I mean, I enjoy being in the kitchen, but I actually really don't like my hands getting dirty. So we got all our little peanut butter balls on a cookie sheet. I'm gonna stick them in the freezer. I think it's for 2 hours. Maybe it's 20 minutes. 20 minutes, not 2 hours. 20 minutes. I had the 2 right. And then in 20 minutes, we'll take them out and we'll dip them in chocolate. I'm gonna clean up the area just a little bit and we will resume in 20. We're just about at the 20 minutes from the freezer time, or the little balls being in the freezer. So in the meantime, before I take them out, I'm going to go ahead and take some of our chocolate chips. These are semi-sweet chocolate chips. I got the store brand, so it's not like it's anything special. And we're gonna melt these because we're gonna dip our balls in this. I'm to the point to where there's just a few chunks left in it, so I'm just gonna stir it. And the residual heat should melt the rest of the chocolate. So our chocolate is now melted. And I dropped the fork. Not good. Enough chocolate everywhere. Go me for trying to show you guys. Our little peanut butter balls are now out of the freezer. And I forgot to say this, but you're gonna need a toothpick to dip or to stab or whatever. You're gonna stab one of your little balls. And you don't wanna dip the whole thing. You kinda wanna have a piece of the top covered. Granted, mine are not circular at all. I've now run out of chocolate to continue to dip them in. So we're adding the rest of the chocolate into the bowl. Okay, so they're gonna go back in the freezer just for a little bit longer so the chocolate hardens. And then we are going to give it a taste. Be right back. So our chocolate has hardened. We've taken it out of the freezer. Again, they don't look like they should if I were to sell these. I'd have to figure out someone who could actually roll circles because mine are very lopsided. They're not round at all. They are very lumpy. But we're gonna give this a taste. Tastes like chocolate peanut butter. Granted, I wouldn't expect anything less because that's what it is. It's chocolate and peanut butter. You know, it's essentially like the fudge I made. Though there wasn't any powdered sugar in that. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and leave a comment below if you've ever tried making the peanut butter buckeyes, or if there's something else that you'd like to see me make in the future. I'm up for anything. So I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you next week.